Well, good morning. This is Saturday morning. This is April 20th. I wanted to stop in and talk to those that I love and that love me, and my friends and my neighbors about why I wanted to do a YouTube channel. As you can tell, I'm not that very good with this. I'm learning every day. It's something new. The one thing that I'm struggling with is the editing portion of this, and actually the lighting. That's really bad. And plus the hey Andy, come here, baby. Plus the I guess the timing. You know, getting the videos down right. Do you want to come up here? Here. Andy's down here. But what I wanted to do, Facebook was the way to go for many years. I've been on Facebook. I've had pages, very successful pages, that deal with environment and wildlife and, some current event issues for 14 years. I've got quite a few followers, almost 250,000 on those pages combined. So, since this disease, which is, many know that I have this, but they don't know the name of it. It's called Chiari malformation, and along with it generally comes syringomyelia of the spinal cord. Now, the Chiari malformation is called Chiari malformation of the brain. And not to get into all the specifics and all of that stuff, if you're interested in it, you can Google it. It's all out there, but it's a very rare and misunderstood disease. It has cost me the use of my arm, and my other extremities are following suit. I'm not going to let this disease define who I am, or let it not allow me to follow those things which I dearly love, which is, cooking, working in the garden, working around the house, writing. Many people know about the nature books that I've got out, that I started right after my first brain surgery with my wonderful friend Gerd Nystrom, who has illustrated many of those books. The issues that I have today, the symptoms that I'm dealing with, I wanted to explain too, because my sister watched the video and mentioned about my face and why I hold my head a certain way, or my mouth. This disease, it's like a cloak and dagger disease. One day you're almost entirely normal, you're pain-free, you can function. The next day you're bedridden. You're like a totally different person. What it has done, is it's affected this side of my face, especially after the brain surgery. It's affected my speech, the way I hold my mouth, the way I hold my head. It's in this side. It's almost like I've had a stroke sometimes. If you notice when I talk, this will droop. I haven't had a stroke. It's just the way the muscles and the nerves work. I have difficulty eating, like getting a fork from the plate to my mouth, and then to chew it, because I can't open my mouth very wide because it's affected all this in here, from my ear, my jaw, my mouth, down into my upper body. It's just strange that it does that here, but then it's my right arm that I've lost. I have no elbow anymore to speak of, but the other extremities are still working okay. However, they're weakening. Nothing more they can do with me medically. I've had all the surgeries. The only thing I can do is be treated for the symptoms. So enough of that. That's kind of the reason I jumped into this, is communication. The other thing is what I've learned over the years in preparing foods, and how to take a recipe and most recipes, and I don't understand this, most recipes are for 4 to 6 people. And the majority of people that I know with families, it's usually 2 to 4. And sometimes it's just one person trying to make a meal where they don't have to throw half of it away. So many of the recipes that I've developed and worked with over the years, from baking to the making of the bread, milling my own flours, making my own sauces, making my own buttermilk, making my own yogurt, cheeses, and so on, is because of the anti-inflammatory properties of a lot of fermented products and foods. There's nothing magical about it. It's easy. It's just a matter of, do I know how to do this? Do I want to learn how to do it? But like today, I want to show people how to do a recipe I developed for just a few people, and it's the chicken parmesan, that you can make it for more people, knowing that you're going to turn this into another recipe tomorrow or the next day or the next day. It's a wonderful little chicken recipe. Takes no time to make, and it's made with the sauce that I'm going to teach you how to make, that I make of my own, because the sauces that you buy in the store, I'm not going to go down that road to where those sauces are no good for you. They have all the preservatives and all that stuff. These sauces they're once you make this one time, you're going to fall in love with it. It takes a couple of cans of or even fresh tomatoes that you make either stovetop or in your pressure cooker, and it's just absolutely wonderful. You can make as much as you want, season it with the products that you want to make or that you have on hand that you want to put in that, and use it for a multitude of recipes. You can freeze it. You can keep it in your refrigerator for a couple of days to put on other items. It's just, I love it. I use it all the time. So I want to show you how to make that along with this, I call it my skinny chicken parmesan. It's easy, it's fast, and it's really, really good with a nice little side salad. And if you want like a little roll with it, it's just wonderful. So that's kind of where I'm going with this. I wanted to also let you know that what I plan to do, I've talked to some of my neighbors and friends in Solavita. I live in Solavita in Central Florida. It's a wonderful community, supporting people. My neighbors are so supportive. They're so caring. I want to include many of them. I want to showcase their beautiful homes. Some of these people put their heart and soul in their homes and in their garden. They are absolutely amazing. They're beautiful. They're just something to see. I think it's an inspiration to show some of this. And then we're going to show different, because we have people from all over the world that live here. I have a good friend that I want to show you some of her Jamaican recipes. I have Korean neighbors that have some amazing Korean recipes. And, just things like that, just to highlight lifestyles back here behind closed doors, which that's where I came up with the name of this, is Behind Closed Doors. And that, that leads me into another avenue here. It never fails to amaze me that there are no ordinary people. Everybody is unique. They're extraordinary. Everybody has a situation they're dealing with. Everybody has something that they're fearful of, whether it's themselves, a loved one, whether it is through just emotion or physical or financial. Everybody deals with something. And we have to look at our friends, family, and neighbors in such a way that they have the same fears and desires and hopes and dreams that you have. So take that for what you will, but just know that behind every door is someone that could possibly need you, or you could benefit from knowing them. And hopefully through my YouTube channel, I can introduce you to a lot of these wonderful people and show you a little bit about some decent fun recipes, show you how to mill your own flour, how to make your own bread, your dough, your starter, and get to know a little bit about my life and how I live it. So I'm going to finish this off right now. and here I am searching for words. See how I stutter and have to stop? It's just this. It's just, you know, having a brain in a sling isn't the best thing in the world. But I've worked with it. I want to give a shout out to Gerd Nystrom, who has illustrated a lot of my books. Bless her heart, she's dealing with her own health issues at this time, which I don't want to get into. I don't know whether she wants to make them public. But she and I are going to go, we have another book that we want to get done. And once this book is done, we're putting them out as a series of books. And hopefully we can get that finished by the summer, depending on her health and, you know, and mine. But mine's kind of awful all the time anyway. But again, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and take care of your neighbors. And always know that you never know when you meet an angel unaware. I really believe that we're always in check with knowing how to deal with other people. And it starts with you. So let me finish again. I've got the house to clean up, dogs to take care of. I want to do a few things in the yard before Sam gets home from Jacksonville tomorrow. And I will talk to you then, and we'll get started on the tomato sauce and skinny chicken parmesan. Okay, thank you. Bye.